Sorry, Mark, I've spotted some shiny things. You've lost me. Brooklands is, of course, all about the cars. There's Autojumble here, but I've spotted shiny things in the Autojumble. It's not all about car parts. However, some of this jewellery is quite useful. I've just spotted a multi-tool on a necklace. How cool is that? It's practical and pretty. So the classic car show is all about auto-jumbling as well. In fact, here is one Kevin Lee, the chair of the committee. I'm a mere committee member. Here's the chair of the committee, one Kevin Lee.
Hello, mere committee member.
All about the Autojumble.
What would you like to know? We've been running this for 19 plus years. It's a wonderful... just look at this place. It's full. It's just full.
And you've got a beautiful sunny day. What kind of people have we got here around the Autojumble? What stands do we have here? What can people find in the Autojumble village here? Because we've been around the classic cars. We're seeing some of the classic cars on display here. We've got the hill climb going on later. What kind of stands have we got here? What can we buy? Where can I go shopping?
Well, this is the Autojumbles used to be. Anyone who's been to modern Autojumbles often find that it's tat. There's not much left. Here, there is something for everyone. There's everything from jewellery to tools to parts to model cars to... Well, I'm running out of ideas.
Some of the jewellery there incorporates tools, so you've got win-win there.
Oh, this is
there's a multi-tool on a necklace there.
This is a particularly unusual stand for the Autojumble. I've not seen one like that.
That caught my eye straight away.
Whereas you walk around... I mean, we've got, I don't know how many stands we've got here now, but 5 or 6 rows of stands.
It's certainly busy today.
Yes, all the traders are quite happy with the trading at the moment.
Great, yeah, there's a lot more to see than just the cars on display, as if that weren't enough, and the museum. So you almost need a whole weekend of this.
Tempting. I wonder if we can persuade the museum.
Well, if someone hadn't been to the museum before and they want to look around all the exhibits and see all the cars on display and come around the Autojumble, they're going to run out of time.
You run out of time anyway.
Get here early.
Any visit to the museum, you will never see more than half of it. And if you come here 4 times, you will still be finding new things to see.
I think I'm still finding new things now, and I've been coming here for several years.
Indeed. I've been coming here 20 years now, and I cannot think of a visit where I don't find something that I've not seen before or a person I've not spoken to.
I'll confess, I haven't done the Concorde tour yet.
You've missed out.
That's one
You've
for the
missed
list.
out.
My friends Alan and Carol that we were talking to just now with the Suffolk SS, they did the Valentine's dinner on Concorde.
There were some.
They said that was a very special experience.
Some of the Concorde's dinner experiences are, save up and do it. They are special. You will meet the pilots that flew them. You will meet the airline stewards that were on the plane. You'd meet the engineers who used to manage the planes, and you get all the inside stories.
Well, we're never going to get the opportunity to fly on one again, so it's the next best thing, I think.
Definitely, and of course there is the Concorde simulator, the original simulator that the pilots used to learn on at Heathrow, and that's here at Brooklands. You can have a Concorde pilot teach you and show you how to fly Concorde in the original flight simulator.
Oh, now that sounds like a lot more fun than a race simulator. I might have to have a play on that.
It's worth it.
Well, thank you very much, Kevin, for talking to us. I'm going to go and have a look around these stalls and see if I can find anything nice and pretty and shiny to buy.
Carefully. It'll empty your pockets today. It's a very good jumble.
Fortunately, my pockets aren't very full to start with, so I haven't got much to lose there.
And there are a lot of members here today, and they're thoroughly enjoying and hoovering up.
Great. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. Cheers. Bye. I'm looking at this old petrol pump over here. I assume it's a petrol pump. That looks interesting. A lot of people collect these, of course. Yeah. Is that a hand crank petrol pump? I think it is. Yeah, there's a handle on this side, so you would hand crank the petrol. I've actually seen one of these in use in a petrol station in Africa. how I recognise it. I was on a rally going through the Sahara, and there were 26 cars in our convoy as we were going across Senegal, and this poor lad in the petrol station having to hand crank. We were having to pitch in and help him hand cranking the petrol to fill 26 cars. So it's interesting to see one of those for sale here, along with a lot of other motoring memorabilia as well. And a China dog. See, you can get anything here. So period accessories. Gramophone. So, ooh, look, Lamborghini poster. As well as some classic car posters. So, John,
yes.
John, you joined us at the Autojumble with these posters. I was talking to your other half there?
Yeah, my other half. Yeah, my other wife.
And I hear you're both members at Brooklands as well.
Yeah, we've been members for a few years now. We come to different car days. In fact, one of my cars is featured in German Day on the advertising of Brooklands, which made me very proud.
Which car is that?
It's a 380 SLC.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, Milan
nice.
brand 380 SLC. Yeah, so I was pleased with that. That came through. So to have a look up, it's nice. I think to have like-minded people on days like this, it's wonderful to talk to and chat, and everyone's so pleasant as well. You know, everybody's really. I suppose we're all like-minded people, so
And
something
your
in common.
business is these fantastic posters that you're selling here.
Correct.
Artwork and prints.
Yeah, they're prints. They're printed on canvas, so it's unusual. Most people print on art paper or photographic paper, but the flexibility these gives you is depth, and also we can frame them on stretcher frames, or you can hang them or have them framed yourself. But they give a real texture to the product as opposed to just the paper.
They stand out from the wall and give a
They
more
certainly do.
presence in them.
Yeah, they're very nice.
And very reasonably priced, if I must say.
Oh, thank you very much.
If I
Yeah,
had
we
the
do
wall
what we
space.
can. Yeah, well, we do what we can, you know, and it's such from young boys to us old boys. You know, they fit very well in a garage or in an office, and actually we do even bigger ones than these now, and they look just wonderful on a wall with a spotlight in it. It's quite amazing, you know, and we do film ones as well, so we do quite a variety.
Good to see you have a Brooklands poster there as well.
Yeah, we angled that.
Yeah,
That's a really nice
absolutely.
one. Yeah,
Absolutely.
looks good.
And
Thank
you've
you.
got good weather for it, so we should get a very good turnout today, which I hope is very good for business.
Fingers
for you.
crossed.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thank you. Thanks for popping
See you
by.
later.
Thank you.
Well, look at this, Mark. Look at this Jaguar over here. Now, there's something. No, don't let Alan and Carol see this with their Suffolk SS. They'll want this Jag on the wall in their garage. But I know the Jaguar Owners Club meet at Brooklands once a month, and if they see this, the Jaguar Owners Club are going to be all over that. Somebody will pick that up. That's beautiful. How much is your Jaguar, sir? $750. Wow, someone with deep pockets. I can see that in somebody's garage. You're being shy. You're wearing a Rolls-Royce hat, but you seem to be selling predominantly Jaguar.
Well, that's all I can afford is a Rolls-Royce. That's it.
Is it predominantly Jaguar parts you're selling?
Yes.
Yeah.
99.9%, but I do a bit of automobilia as well, just to spread the load, as I say.
Are you a Jaguar enthusiast?
Oh, yes, I've got one.
Right, well, finish your egg roll, and I'll put some sun cream on.
There we go, sun cream going on.
So,
folks.
the traders at Brooklands here, this is how friendly they are. A chap on the Jaguar stand just pointed out how sunburnt I'm getting, and what's your name?
Paul.
Paul next door here has just handed me some sun cream. Stop
you
me
go.
burning. So while I put some sun cream on, I'm going to let Paul tell you all about his stand and what he's selling here.
I'm selling all my stuff out of my shed basically, and on all that sort of other odds and ends. It's all they class it as automobilia. All sorts. Oh, sorry, all sorts of things. Toy cars, lamps, switches, all sorts. Yeah, badges,
I'm
everything.
looking at that lovely Bentley model. You've
The
got
Bentley,
there.
yeah, that's an Airfix model. That it's obviously been built, but it's a bit fragile. That's the only trouble with it. But it's quite a nice model though.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Very
so
nice.
yeah,
And all this is out of your garage.
pretty much. Yeah,
Are you a bit of a hoarder?
I'm very much a hoarder. Yeah, but under instructions from Shu must be obeyed. I'm becoming less of a hoarder.
So trying to make some room for your car in the garage?
The Proton, yeah, it's a bit more unusual. The Jumbuck, yeah,
Ah, yes.
yeah, it's nice little truck.
So tell me a little bit about your truck as well. I see you've got some motoring signs and some more.
Yeah, it's
some more
it's,
garage
I think
gold
It's,
in the
it's
back
a
of your
Proton
truck.
Jumbuck. They were made originally for the Australian South African market, but some were sold over here. And they've rust away pretty well, you know. If rust was an Olympic sport,
Well,
they'd probably do very well.
inclined.
They are indeed, yeah.
The only place I've seen one before is in Australia.
Ah, there you go.
And you've got the requisite hula girl on the dashboard.
Oh,
as well,
absolutely,
I see.
yeah. Got to have a hula girl, haven't you?
Very good, very good.
Yeah, so there we are.
Well, thank you very much.
That's
for
an
talking.
absolute
You
pleasure.
Enjoying the day today?
Very much so, yeah. Not been before, but I will be back again.
All these American license plates that have been turned into lamps and signs and things. And look, I found another Beetle. How fabulous is that? The Beetle made out of license plates. I do actually have my Beetle was imported from California. I do actually have the original license plate that it was registered on in California. So do you produce these yourself?
My son does.
Your son produces them?
Yes.
Lovely.
Everything, and they're all the original. They're no other repro plates. So, yeah.
So he imports the plates from the States and makes all these fabulous lamps.
He does,
decorations.
and his fiance's American, so he picks them up when he can out there.
Definitely, I see things like this and I wish I had more space because, well, I don't wish I had more space because I would end up spending all my money, frankly.
Yes, I just wish he'd get rid of some of them so that we had more space.
So we have a lovely vintage clothing stand here. Some beautiful vintage jewellery and handbags. I look at this one with the shells on the front is remarkable. That's really unusual. And your pearls. I think if you're going to one of the retro events like Goodwood Revival, this is the place to come and shop, I think. Some beautiful things here. Look at this in the little ballerina. I bet this is a mechanical one. Yes, there's a little wind up on the bottom to make the lady dance. There she goes. How sweet. I used to have one of these when I was a child, a little jewellery box with a dancing ballerina inside. That's very sweet. And some lovely brooches in there as well. And there's a little prancing horse. Look at that. I might have to buy something because there's a nice little prancing horse here.
Do it through Facebook Messenger.
Don't mind me, Mark. I'm just shopping, just looking for some more clothes. Not that I can fit anything else in my wardrobe, but there's some beautiful vintage clothing in here. So, this is all vintage clothing?
Yes, all vintage clothing. A few bits of reproduction, but yeah, it's all vintage clothing.
Lovely.
And costume jewellery and everything. Yeah.
Ideal for something like the Revival.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I know we're at Brooklands, but you know we.
The people say to us,
Yeah, we
we're
like
going
being at
Goodwood,
Brooklands.
What can I wear?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, what to wear when you're going to the vintage events like the Goodwood Revival and you need to dress the part.